Hi friends, I am Shraddha Somani and today we are going to learn how to set up a store on Shopify. So to get started, we just need to go to www.shopify.com and you need to just give your email ID. So you need to click on free trial if you want to try how things works on Shopify, and it gives you 14 days trial. Previously it used to give you a 90 days of trial, right? So I'll just type in the email ID, password and the store name which I want to set up. So I can say set up shop demo, right? And I can create my store. I'll just click on create your store. After entering your store name, it will ask you some details like your address details and what is the kind of items that you want to sell. And then it will redirect you to the dashboard. As you can see this dashboard, right? So now you can start creating your Shopify store with free 14 days of trial. So to start selling a product, main thing that you need to do is you need to select your theme. So theme is nothing but a template of how the look and feel or the design of your website will look like. So it's like selecting the design for your website, right? So you can go to this customize theme option over here. Once you go to this customize theme, it will provide you with the inbuilt templates that Shopify has, and relevant to your brand you can select the themes. So there are some free themes that are available. There are some Shopify themes also, but for these themes you have to pay. It is not a free theme, right? So what you can do is you can go to explore free themes, and there are free good decent themes that are available over here. Okay, so you have to match the themes with your brand. Now, if you are selling some products like furnitures and things like that, you can select this theme. If you are selling apparels, you can select this particular theme, right? Or else, if you're selling some accessories for travel or things like that, you can select this theme. So basis on the type of product that you want to sell, you can select the theme. So by default, right now, this is the debut is a one of the theme which it is telling me that this theme is already activated, right? So now there are two styles included. So it will give me a demo. So default is this theme, and I have a light theme also that is available. So you have to align with what kind of products you are trying to sell. If you are trying to sell furnitures, then definitely you will go to a light theme. But if you are selling handbags, accessories kind of things, right, you will definitely select this theme. So then next thing what you need to do is you will need to say add to theme library. Once I have added this theme to a library, I'm ready to go and I'm ready to customize my store. I will just click on customize. Customize in the sense I need to do little bit of configuration, like I need to write some text on my page, right? I need to add the images on my page. So if you can see, it's just replacing the things, like if I want to add a text or if I want to add an image, I can click on this image, okay, and I can select the image from here. So I can select my image, whatever image I want. I can also explore with the free inbuilt images that Shopify has, right? So if I am doing it for, say for example, women's fashion, so I can select this particular images, okay. So I can select this image. I can change the text also, I can change the alignment also, right? So this is a text which right now it is coming. So you can say affordable women clothings get best designs and good varieties for all age, right? So this is how I can just replace with the image. Now here I need to add the products for this. Okay, so now we are done with setting up the home page. This is our home page. That is the first page that people will see. Then we have a collection pages. So for collection pages we need to add the products. So we will see how we can add the products. I will again go to this Shopify icon. I'll click on this icon and I will go to the products option, right? So to see the collection, I need to have a collection and I need to have the product. So if you can see this collection options, so collection is nothing but a category of my products. So then what I can do is I can say create collection over here, and then I can say okay, so this is a summer collection. So collection is the category of the products, and if you can see products over here, it's an individual product. So first I need to create the category of the product. So I can say okay, this is for summer collection. And now if you see the interface, it is a very easy interface, and it is interface like we have on a Word platform, right? So I will write down a good description preferably with the pointers or with the bullet list. Okay, and I will try to mention the best USPs that my particular product is having. So I can say okay, it's 100% cotton or wrinkle free. Okay, suitable for summers, or these are the kind of USPs which I can provide. And I can provide again a image for the product, right? So after providing the image, what I can select is can select that automatically add this with the products. So automatically it will add with the products if I have included any products. Okay, so next best thing is I can edit the website for SEO. That means I can optimize my website for SEO over here. And now if you can see, this is a Google search engine result page, how it will look like whenever we search on Google. If my website is viewed, how the website will be viewed, that information it is giving me over here. And then you will just click on save when all the information you have provided. Okay, so the product tag you have to provide. So you can say that product title. Right now I have not created the product title, so I will say manual. This is only necessary, this is only applied when you have already added the products, right? So I will first of all say manual and I will just click on save. So this is how first I will select a theme, then I will create a collection. After creating a collection, I will create the products. Right now I don't have any products that is created, so I'll simply say add product. Okay, so now I'll click on add product. So I am doing it, say for example, for a summer collection. So I will say okay, this is a short sleeve shirt or floral print shirt, right? So this is how I can give a title. Again, as I told you, you will give a good URL. So this product category comes under shirts. Okay, so this product type is shirt. Now vendor name is nothing but it's a name of a brand. So if you are having your own marketplace where you are selling different brands product, you can include a brand name under vendor. Okay, then you have a collection. So where I want to show my collection, so this is automatically the page will be created. Either I want to show my collection on the home page section, or I want to show the collection on summer collection page section, right? That I can select the tags in the sense that describing an attribute. So I will say okay, it's a cotton product. Media is nothing but the image of my product. Now whenever you're providing the image, ensure that you are clicking your image on a white background, because the image that are clicked on white background are highlighted very nicely. Okay, make sure you're using a high end camera with a good pixel. Right, so preferably you can use DSLR cameras to upload a product image. Then you can give a price. Now compare price is nothing but a sale price. Okay, so I can say okay, this is available for 2000 rupees. Okay, and I can say the sale price that I am keeping is 999. Okay, now this is what customer will not see. This is for my understanding, this is for my understanding that how much revenue I have earned. So I will say okay, so this cost per item is only say for example 500 rupees. So this is the profit margin which I am getting. Most important thing is inventory. Right, so whenever you're purchasing a product, you are getting an information about the stock, that how many items are left in the stock. How you are getting that particular thing? You are getting this through the number of items that you have in your inventory. So I will say okay, I have 10 items right now. You can also have a barcode. So for some products there are barcode available, so you can also include a barcode if you want. Okay, if you want to track a quantity, if you want your customers to show how much stock is left, you can stick this option as track quantity. But if you don't want and if you're allowing a pre-order, that means once the item is out of stock, then also you're allowing customers to purchase, then you can select this option, right? So I will say that available is 10. Shipping, and most important, if for shipping I need to get a configuration of weight, so I will say okay, this is 0.5 kg. Okay, so this is a shipping location where my shipping is done. This is for international shipping. If I will do, if my product has a variance like size, colors, I can add this option. So I can say this product is available in XL. I can add another option over here. I can say it's available in small. It is available with extra small. It is available with medium size, right? All that I can provide, all that option I can provide over here. And if there is a change of price regarding the size wise, I can also give it over here. And in small, how much stock I have, in with extra large, how much stock I have, that all information I can give. And then what I will do is I will just say save, and my product will get saved, right? So what I have done is I have first created a theme. I have first selected a theme matching to my business of what I am selling. After that, I have created a collection. So collection is nothing but it's a set of categories of product. And in the under collection, I have created one product. So I can also have a preview. Right now, I have not uploaded the image, so it will not give me a preview of an image. But if I would have uploaded the image, it would have given me the preview of that image, right? So this is a catalog in the sense all the products that is available. Right now it is giving me that there is one product that is available. As I have not uploaded any images as of now, the image has not been shown. So in catalog, it will show all the products that you have on your site. You can again view your home page. okay, and you can again upload with the images that you want. So for this, again, what you need to do is you need to customize your store, right? So this is a home page. In the home page, you need to customize your theme. Click on customize your theme, right? And under customize option, you can again add the products. So it's not necessary at one go you're customizing. You might be getting a different products, so you might want to upload it at a different times. So I'll just click over here, right? And I will just say edit. So you just need to double click. You again need to select the images. Either you can upload the images or you can go again with the free images that are available, right? So I will say okay, for kids and babies also I have a collection. So I'll include the image. All right. I can set up the alignment of the image if I want. So this is how I can customize my entire home page. So whatever I want to write, I will just write in that particular section. Okay, cute babies collection. Right. So whatever I want to write, I can write over here. I can again say save, and this is how I can do a customization of my Shopify store. So if you can see how easy it is to configure a store on Shopify, right? Next option which you can see on the dashboard that are available are for order tracking. You can track the orders. Okay. So once anyone is trying to sell your is trying to buy your product, you can just track it through this. Okay. Now, if I want some advanced options, so say for example, if I want to create a discount coupons, offers coupons, right? So I can go to a discount tab and I can create the discount coupons over here. So it is very easy to create a discount over here. So if I want that if customer is checking out and at that time I'm providing a code, I can do that. Okay. I can have a percentage wise, a fixed amount wise. So fixed amount in the sense that this is a discount, a fixed amount discount, rupees flat, rupees 99 discount I'm giving you. Free shipping if I'm providing, right? By so much amount of item, and this is what you discount that you will be getting, quantity, that all specific things I can select it from here if I want, and I will just save it, and that discount will be applicable to the product which I have selected. Okay, so I will say specific products and then I'll just browse for a product. So I have created short sleeves product, right? So this is a short sleeve product and I will say okay, I want to apply a discount code to this. Now according to the size also, if I want, according to the some other variations also, I want to create, I can create the offer regarding that, right? So I'll say add and I will just say save. So to the discount to that particular product I will be applying, and then they will be able to see a discount on my store, right? If I now want to do analytics of how my sales have performance regarding my customers, all that I analysis I can do over here. So which kind of analytics reports does Shopify gives you? Shopify gives you how many total sales you have done for the time duration, if you can see. Okay, so I can set down the time duration over here. So if I want to see for a month, I can do that. How many session visits are happening, returning customer rate, and what are the first time visitors. I can also get those kind of reports, those kind of insights. I can get a conversion rate in the sense people who have just added a product in my cart, but they have not purchased the product. So that is known as a conversion rate. So that means how many people have added a product to a cart, how many people have reached to the checkout. That means they have fill up the billing details, but now they are not checked out. Okay, and how many finally have done the payment. Okay, so product wise I can see the traffic, how many people are coming on my sites. So these are the deep insights that you can get with Shopify analytics. You can get the reports. Okay, then you have some marketing tools also that is available. So what are the marketing tools to boost my performance? I need to create email, I need to do a email marketing, right? I can do that. I want to send abundant mails, I can do that. So for promoting, I can just add the marketing apps if I want. So if you can see, this is, but with Shopify the email ID that will be created will be having a domain name as shopify.com, right? So even this store, if you can see, the store name is what name I have given to my store, and after that the domain is coming as shopify.com because it is a free domain and hosting, right? Automations. So automations is nothing but a workflow. So say for example, if I want to create a automation emails for people who have abandoned my cart, so I can create a automation for them. Okay, so automation can be ads, automation can be email or SMS. So if I'll say email, for that I need to create a email ID. And after that, if you can see the options over here, right? Captured lost sales with abandoned cards. So that means people who have abandoned cards, I can select after how many number of days I want to send them a reminder message, right? Retaining the customers, I can do that. So all these things automations I can create with the Shopify. All that what you need for an e-commerce store, right? So when you purchase anything from Amazon, this is the kind of experience that you get, that you have abandoned a cart, then you get an email from Amazon, or you get an email regarding your delivery status, right? So all that can be configured with Shopify store also. Now there are different apps also that are available with Shopify. So what are the different apps? So if I want, I'm providing cash on delivery option, I am getting that app, and that app is for free. Okay, I can make a promo video for a product. I can upload a bulk images if I want, a bulk images for my product if I want. So these are the kind of apps that I can get with the Shopify store. And to get detailed information about more apps, I can visit this Shopify store, right? Now, what do we have store for online sales channel? That means if I want to integrate any third party channel, that also I can integrate. So, say one example, if I want to integrate Facebook or Instagram, so I will just add the Facebook option. So, I need to integrate with my business account of Facebook. My business should have my Facebook should have a business account. Same I can do for Amazon, right? So this a point of sales, I can add integrate a buy button, that I can apply that button to a particular website or blog. So this is important for affiliate marketing, right? So when I say add, it will give me a code which I can add on my website or on any other blogging pages. Okay, so now it has redirected me to create a buy button. I can create a buy button if I want. Okay, so this is the kind of button that you will be getting. Now, say for example, if you want to create, so this is the button option. If you can see, so I can create a buy button from here, product buy button. Okay, so I will search this product. For this, I want to create a buy button. And what is the next thing that I can do is I can customize my button. Okay, how should my button look like? So I can customize that button, and then I can add to a website. So this is a code that I have to place. So apart from Shopify, if to any another website I want to place the code, I can place this code, right? Okay, now next, if you want to add any page to your Shopify store, how you can do that? You will click on online store and you will be able to see this pages option. So what you need to do is you need to click on pages, and whatever new page, say now right now on my store I only have two page, that is a home page and a catalog page or a collections page. So now what I need to do is, if I want to create a contact us page, so what I will be doing is I will say add a page, and then over here you can find out the template. So for co- contact us page you already have a template, and you can name this page as contact us, and your contact us page will be created, right? Automatically the form fields that you need for a contact us form will be available to you. So now if I open a contact us form over here, are you able to see automatically these fields are integrated? I need not to even create the fields for my contact us form, right? Easy navigations I can have, that is I can create the menu for home, for the headers, and for the footers I can have that. If I want to purchase a domain and integrate my Shopify site, I can purchase a domain also from here, right? So this is how I can create my full-fledged e-commerce Shopify stores. Now what about the shipping charges? What about the integration with the shipping and delivery things? So I will just go to settings over here. Under settings you have something known as shipping and delivery, right? So I'll just click on this. If I want to activate for the payment gateway, I can also activate for the payment gateway from here, right? So if I want to access PayPal or any other third party provider or manual payment methods, all that I can integrate with my Shopify store. Okay, so I want to get tie up with the deliveries. So what I can do is I can do a account integration with the deliveries who will be doing a fulfillment service. I can manage the integration with them. So first of all I have to tie up with them, and there will be a integration that is provided to me, right? I can also add the shipping charges and delivery charges if I want. So if you can see from here the general shipping rates, so I can specify country wise, location wise, city wise. Okay, for the products which I have I can specify the rate. So I will say that if I'm doing a delivery in India, okay, so say for example it's a standard delivery, and standard delivery charge which I'm taking is 12 rupees, right? So I can add this rate, I can save this rate, and where I need to apply, I need to apply the shipping rates on my products. So definitely on the product the shipping rate has been applied. Okay, so now if I will view it, so let's have a preview of this particular product. So now when I'm previewing it, right, when I will add it to a cart, say for example I'm adding this to a cart, I will say view cart. So shipping charges will also be applied during the checkout. Okay, right now checkout configuration is not done, it's not available. So you are not able to see this checkout option. So how you can do a checkout configuration? Same, you have to go to the settings, and then you will be doing a checkout configuration over here. So if you can see checkout process, right? So account creation is required. Customers can check out through their email. Okay, customers can add phone numbers and all these things. Order processing and all these things I have to configure for checking out. Right. All right. So now, as you can see, that it is so easy to build an e-commerce store with Shopify. You with a minimal investment, you can create your Shopify store. So I wish you all the best for creating your store on Shopify. Bye.